Hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we completed Zaid's personal mission. He didn't get to kill Vito, however, he hasn't abandoned the crew just yet, so that's a good sign, I think. And I said...
messages for you, Commander.
That's excellent, Kelly. I said I was going to make a start on one of the next recruitment missions. Now, where was... Aha! Yeah, I want to head back to the mass relay. Enter the system. And you know what, whilst I'm here, let's buy some fuel. And I'll just stock up on probes. Lovely. Now then, which one am I feeling? I'm drawn to the Warlord. I don't know why, I'm in a sort of warlordish mood today. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Let's see what is in here. You. Oh, flippin' heck. How do you pronounce that? Quodus? I'm gonna go with Quodus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Quodus is used by countless spaceships to discharge their drive cores after coming into the system. Commercial vessels restock on their supplies of helium-3 from one of its many orbital platforms. Travel advisory. Piracy at helium-3 refueling stations is common in the Okeer systems. Visitors are encouraged to use the escorts provided by the Korlus security fleet to and from the system's mass relay. To prevent escort fraud, always ask for identification from the escort ships and compare them to those found on the Korlus security fleet's extranet sites. Orbital distance 5.0 AU. Orbital period 11.2 Earth years. Radius 48,918 kilometers. Day length 13.3 Earth hours. Okay, moderate. Come on, give me something nice like that.
Launching probe.
And oh, we can now afford the medbay upgrade. Here's the thing, if that's just the one that will cause Shepard's scars to heal, I'm not so arsed about that. The ones that will probably affect how safe the ship is, like, you know, armor, guns, that sort of thing, yeah, that I obviously want to get. But if the medbay upgrade literally just affects Shepard's scars, it doesn't affect the safety of the ship, I'm not all that arsed.
Probe launched.
You know, I don't mind Naomi having some facial scars. She had a facial scar originally that's gone. Anything really good? No. Okay. And I see you over there. A Syri. Oh, no, that's an L, not an I. A Salary. A Salary, Covus Solarian Fire Maiden, is a boiling hot dwarf planet close to the G-class star Okeer. Too hot for lucrative exploitation, its only satellites are defunct solar arrays destroyed by pirates long ago. Orbital distance, 0.6 AU. Orbital period, 0.5 Earth years. Radius, 2,622 kilometers. Day length, 33.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 1.86 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 229 Celsius. Surface gravity, 0.1 G. And moderate, okay. Ooh, that is nice.
Probe
That
away.
is very good. Thank you kindly. Again, I'm sort of ignoring the moderate spikes because I want to that's pretty decent.
Probe away.
Yeah, I want to save money on the probes. I don't think that's good enough for me. Oh, hello. That's a big spike, though.
Launching probe.
Now, yoink. Thank you for the platinum. And any other big spikes? Doesn't look like it. Apparently I'm wrong.
Probe launched.
Lovely. Okay. Okay, I'm good with you. And just you, and then I think it's just Korlus. Gregus. Cold and distant, Gregus is currently 65% rock by mass and 35% frozen methane and nitrogen ices. In the planet's summer years, these percentages change as the sun heats its ice and it evaporates into a thin atmosphere. Its calcium-heavy crust has been scouted by countless Korlus surveying teams, most of which came back empty-handed. Orbital distance 10.0 AU. Orbital period 31.7 Earth years. Radius 5,240 kilometers. Day length 69.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature negative 170 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.7 G. Lovely. And it's rich. Ooh. Hello.
Launching probe.
I do love me a rich planet. Very rich planet.
Probe away.
And this is where I spend all my
Probe
probes.
launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
God, I'm trying to conserve them. Like,
Probe launched.
I don't like the fact that I've spent so much money so early on into the game. I really don't like that.
Probe launched.
Because I like to hoard my wealth. That's my issue. I like to end games with as much money as I could possibly have.
Launching probe.
That's... Nah, I'm good. I'm good, I think. Okay, yeah, that's 75%, so let's head to Korlus. Recruit the Warlord. Korlus. A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Korlus at the turn of the century, and ever since then the Korlus Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though they have tried calling it the recycling centre of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Korlus's image is permanently stained. Korlus's biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junked spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it is still a dirty business that chokes Korlus's sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory. Korlus ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems and first in off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. Flippin' heck. I'm not good with numbers. I think that's 3 billion 800 million estimated population. Colony founded 1781 CE. Capital Chakwo disputed. Orbital distance 1.3 AU. Orbital period 1.5 Earth years. Radius 6,850 kilometers. Day length 28.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.5 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 28 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.3 G. Okay, who do I want to bring? Who do I want to bring? I think we'll give Zaid and Kasumi, unless, yeah, he got a new appearance. What is it? So he can be red or yellow. I'm happy to keep him in the yellow. He looks good in it. Part of me, here's the thing. I'm just like, they're Cerberus. Leave them behind. Don't bother with them. Here's the thing, I do like Miranda. Now that I've learned more about her backstory, I do quite like her. And Naomi, to some extent, empathizes with her. It's like, we both had really shitty childhoods. She empathizes on that level, but she's so pro-Cerberus. Was there some mention? Because in this universe, warlords are often Krogan. That's the race that Warlord is most often, you know, connected with. In which case, bringing Morden, considering that before he left the Special Tasks group, he seemed to be, you know, doing some research into the genophage for in case it weakened. So bringing him along could be interesting. Yeah, let's bring Morden. Morden is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Morden is exclusively tech. Miranda is tech and it's whether... Do I want to go with tech and biotics or guns and biotics? It would be a very squishy team. If I had two squish, and Naomi is... To be fair, Naomi's a heavy hitter. I don't like teams being too squished, so we'll bring Jacob. Yeah, I'm good.
Dossier doesn't say if Okeer is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Canned orders over loudspeaker? Who does that?
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan Warlord.
Yeah, so it was a Krogan. Okay. Infiltrate the compound. Okay. I'm sorry but this place looks like a right shithole. Hot damn. Hot damn. Is that a head in a bucket? Is that a head in a bucket? No, it's not a head in a bucket. It's... I don't know what that is. Like, from far away... From far away, that looked like a head in a bucket. Like... Do you see what I mean? Like, there's the eye, there's the nose, there's the ear. Like, it looked like a statue. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's human nature to see faces and shit in, like, toast and whatever. Hello? Hello, anyone? The fact that this place is...
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Are we entering a cult? Is this a weird cult? I I do not like or trust this.
Lookout position. Equipped for combat.
Okay. Okay. Get some guard. Okay.
Get over here! Shotgun!
Okay. Okay, good stuff. Oh, lovely. This team seems to be working well together. Excellent. Oh, hello.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
He's not hurt that bad.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't berserkers. Not at range. You're mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
Well, my dear, you appear to be gravely injured. Maybe some Medagel would change your mind.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
Oh, what the hell?
What's he talking about?
Jador runs a Blue Sun's outlier, and she's making Krogan for an army. But they all come out crazy. Tough as hell, but just insane.
Doesn't make sense. Breeding facility's too expensive, not worth the cost.
I don't know. I just point and shoot and bank my credits. Maybe there's something better in the labs.
Okay, yeah, get rid of them. I need answers. I need confirmation.
Once your friend's gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
Okay. So, I'm just... So they're breeding Krogan in this place. That's what I'm getting. I mean, Okeer, Krogan Warlord, makes sense that he'd want to, you know, like, oh, my people are dying. But it wasn't... Mordin used the term breeding facility. I think this guy said creating.
Have you seen Okeer? Does he know about all this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
Here's the... If someone is creating Krogan... I mean, think back to the Krogan breeding facility on Vermeer. There was a Krogan doctor there. Like, if someone is, like, breeding, creating, whatever... Cloning? Could they be cloning Krogan? Whatever, they're pumping out a bunch of Krogan. And I think it would make sense for Okeer to be involved. I mean, his species is dying. His species is dying. Surely a Krogan would want to be involved in something like this.
What is Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Somewhere Rex wants to punch this guy.
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
Okay. So so we've got a lab. They're pumping out Krogan. We have this weird little area where, you know, like, oh, fight, do your duty. You know, it's almost like, oh god, what is it? Starship Troopers with the bugs, the psychic bugs. It's reminding me of that a little bit. Is this to train the Krogan, or is this to train the Blue Suns against the Krogan? I am flustered. I am flustered. Start running.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Was scaring him like that necessary?
Maybe not. Felt good, though. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Okay. Okay, so...
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
Yeah, Jador over loudspeaker. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hostiles. Watch it.
Cover. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else? No, good stuff. Yeah, that is a deceased Krogan. That is a deceased Krogan. So yeah, Jador seems to be in charge, but again, I'm like... Oh, excuse you. No, thank you. Okay. Good stuff. Give me that ammo. And I'll take that med kit. Thank you.
Gravity's one mean mother.
Anyone else? Anyone else? No, thank you. Okay. Okay. It's what I'm sort of
Do you read? Team 4. Contact where we have a problem.
I'ma just pause. So Jador seems to be the one in charge. Again, I'm just... Okeer is a warlord. That's what we've been told. Okeer is a warlord. How much would he know about science and all that gubbins? I mean, he could be like Rex. You know, an amazing fighter, but also a top-notch brain in there. I'm so intrigued. I'm so intrigued by this.
Shields have failed.
Okay, hello there. Okay. Okay, everyone... No, I was gonna say, is everyone calm? Clearly not. Clearly not. There's someone over there. Okay.
The Krogans are your example and your warning. As ferocious as they are, failures are expendable.
Excuse you. But yeah, I heard that the Krogan are your example and your whatever. So they're training Blue Suns mercs against Krogans. I guess to make them like, oh, if you can take down a Krogan, then you can take down anything. Oh hell, shit! Okay, let's... There we go. Are you friend? You're not shooting me. I'm gonna assume the Krogan is a friend until it attacks. Oh, tank groan. Okay, just pardon me 1 second. 1 second. Hi. Hello?
You are different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
7 night cycles. Days.
Okay, well, it seems you were born from a tank, so I'm just letting you know, It's not polite to smell people's tits. That is a bit of a social faux pas, but considering you may only have been alive for 7 days, like, I'll give you a free pass.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
Glass Mother? You are intriguing.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
Okay. So it's a name that causes anger but also laughter. It's not the name that will be sung when we march. Okay, so here's what I'm getting from this. I definitely think that Okeer, whatever kind of warlord he is, he has to have some kind of hand in this. Jador thinks, okay, we're breeding this army to make the Blue Suns better. Okeer, potentially, oh, we're building this army so that I can take them back to Tuchanka and I can become the greatest warlord of them all. Something like that. That's... Her name will not be sung when we march. It causes laughter. You know, she's got this joke that she doesn't realise. We think of her as a joke. She thinks she's so smart, she doesn't get it.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group? Failed test?
I don't know, but I'm not perfect.
Oh. No, you're perfect. You're perfect just the way you are, baby. Do you want to come with me? Do you want a job?
Okeer's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that, but it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A breeding program? Trying to escape genophage effects?
Escape. Escape was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
But you somehow failed.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
If Mercenary was correct, Krogan prone to mental instability.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okeer expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Uncertain. Likely irrelevant. Appears Okeer has had no success.
Okay, I feel... I want to take it with me. No, let's not call it an it. I want to take him with me. Oh, I just feel so badly for him.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okeer.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Brute strength. Key aspect of Krogan.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
I mean, I want to say come with us. Come, join my team. We will show you that you are perfect. Go, kill your enemies, do it. Like, I want to pick this. I don't think Naomi is feeling that way. Yeah, why have you just stayed here?
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Oh my god, I love you. I love you. I want to give it a hug. I want to give him a hug, but I don't think he'd accept it.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Stay sharp.
Yeah. Oh, money, thank you. Yeah, I am just about out of time for this episode. Let's have a read of some codex entries. Oh, hello. Lovely.
Known as the Starcraft Cemetery, Korlus was the regional toxic junkyard for centuries. Ships reaching astronautical near-death at connecting mass relays were sent to Korlus, stripped of every useful component, then dumped planetward to clear shipping lanes. Currently, Korlus hosts numerous merc factions, such as the Blue Suns, rumored to be using downed ship fossils to test advanced munitions. Massive gun batteries threaten anyone attempting planetfall, with minimal defenses against ground attack. Because ancient volcanism greenhoused the planet, Korlus was too hot and CO2 rich to develop a biosphere, despite the abundant lakes that could have sponsored the development of life. Now cool enough for protected habitation, but too scorching for anyone but extremophiles and mercenaries seeking secrecy, Korlus supports numerous Krogan outposts. The Krogan have therefore seeded Korlus with hardy Varen, often kept as warhounds. Varen live primarily on a diet of geophagous vermin and each other.
Ooh. Very interesting. Okie doke. No, that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to go there. Whoops. Keepers, the goodest of boys. When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs, biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself, and they have been unionized and it is beautiful. Krogan biology. The Krogan evolved in a lethal ecology. Over millions of years, the Grim struggle to survive larger predators, virulent disease, and resource scarcity on their homeworld, Tuchanka, turned the lizards into quintessential survivors. Perhaps the most telling indicator of Tuchanka's lethality is the Krogan eyes. Although they are a predator species by any standard definition, their eyes evolved to be wide-set, as in Earth prey species like deer and cattle. Krogan eyes have a 240-degree arc of vision, better suited for spotting enemies sneaking up on them than for pursuit. Physically, the Krogan are nigh indestructible, with a tough hide impervious to any melee weapon short of a molecular blade. While they feel pain, it doesn't affect their ability to concentrate. They have multiple functioning examples of all major organs, and can often survive the loss of one or two of any type. Rather than a nervous system, they have an electrically conductive second circulatory system. There we go. A Krogan can never be paralyzed. They may lose some of this fluid, but it can be replaced by the body in time. The hump on a Krogan's back stores water and fats that help the Krogan survive lean times. Large humps are a point of pride. Being well fed implies the Krogan is a superior predator. The most widely known biological feature of the Krogan is their incredible birth rate and rapid maturity. Once freed from the hostile cauldron of Tuchanka, the Krogan population swelled into a numberless horde. Only the genophage kept them from outbreeding the combined council races. Now the rare Krogan females capable of bringing a child to term are treated like strategic resources. Warlords will trade them at diplomacy or, more frequently, fight wars over them. Lovely jubbly. Yes, and I am going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we see if we can track down Okeer. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.